llamo Gabriel Peña. Yo soy el Texas Titan. Y tú estás mirando World's Strongest Fan.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the Giants Live World Open happening on the 6th of August at the Motorpoint Arena in Cardiff. And Giants Live have finally announced all of the events. First up, it's the World Deadlift Championships. This is where the guys are going to attempt to pull 505 kilos, way above anything that's ever been lifted before. And I've got some clips of quite a few athletes and showing you where they are with their training. Now first up, it's Alexei Novikov out in Ukraine, pulling 340 kilos or 750 pounds for 8 reps. Now Alexei's pretty smart. He definitely doesn't show all of his training. You know this because when it came to World's Strongest Man, he actually broke the world record in what was kind of an 18-inch pull. So you know if he can get the bar above his knees, he's in with a shout to at least try and break a Ukraine record. Last time he pulled 1,000 pounds, so he's someone who can gain some good points in event 1. Now someone else working hard on his deadlift is Pavlo Nakonechny. He's another athlete that people are touting to pull that 505 kilos. Here's a video from quite some time ago. It's 360 kilos or 793 pounds for 5 reps, and Pavlo doesn't struggle at any point. Next up, we're out in Wales, and we join Gavin Bilton, also known as the Bull. His training's going really well, and today he's pulling 370 kilos or 815 pounds for 3 reps. Here's a quick single from Adam Bishop, and if you blink you might miss it. That's 380 kilos or 838 pounds, and how quick was that? Next up, we join Gabriel Peña, the Texas Titan, pulling 388 kilos or 855 pounds for 2 singles. Gabe stated in his post, it's finally time to put on the suit, and you can see that working well for him, pulling some really good reps. Next up, it's Evan the T-Rex Singleton. He's a really explosive athlete, training hard also on the deadlift. Today the weight is 400 kilos or 882 pounds for 2 reps. Next up, we join Graham Hicks, training in his gym, pulling 400 kilos or 882 pounds for 3 reps. Graham known for being a really great deadlifter. Hopefully he can get some good points in event 1 also. Next up, we join Rauno Heinler, and he's pulling without a suit. This is a really great sign. The weight on the bar, 420 kilos or 926 pounds. If Rauno can pull that without a suit, you know he can pull quite a bit more with, so let's see what he gets on the big day. Next up, it's Mitchell Hooper, coming off the back of a really successful World's Strongest Man. The weight on his bar is 425 kilos or 937 pounds. Now up next, it's Ivan Makarov, their current world champion, pulling 445 kilos or 981 pounds. He looks to be ahead of the pack, at least in terms of his training. Up next, it's another athlete. This is Asko Karu. This is the heaviest pull he's ever done. It was quite a while ago now, but it shows he could pull 482 kilos or 1,062 pounds in the gym. That's incredible. So next up, it's event 2, the farmers walk into a loading medley. Now normally in a competition, it's one or the other. They either do a farmers for distance, or they kind of do a loading medley, usually as event 1. But in this case, Giants Live are really making them struggle. So first up, here is Gabriel Peña training his farmers walk. The weight of those is 136 kilos or 300 pounds in each hand. You can see that he's doing it for multiple runs, making sure to really work on his grip strength. I think he's probably quite good in the medleys, but in terms of farmers, the weight is going to be slightly heavier on the day. I think it's going to be closer to 150 kilos. Now next up, they've got the log press event 3. It's actually only 150 kilos for reps. This means that most of the guys will definitely be able to get quite a few reps in, but from the videos I've seen, this is what they're up to so far. Now first up, it's Rauno Heinler. He is sticking with the comp weight, and that kind of makes sense. The weight is 150 kilos or 330 pounds for 5 reps. But what I want to point out is he's doing those in one motion, also known as a Viper press. If he can do this for the full time, it means Rauno's got a really great chance of banking some extra points. He's going to be coming off the back of what I think will be a successful deadlift, getting quite a few points there also, and it puts him in a good spot for event 4. Now next up, it's Payman Meheri of Iran. Not an athlete who's known for doing overhead pressing, more of a deadlifter. So this is pretty exciting stuff. Here he is doing 150 kilos or 330 pounds for 8 reps. Now in terms of this event, I do expect to see all the top guys maxing out somewhere between 7 to 9 reps. That puts Payman in a good spot, especially after having hopefully a successful deadlift. If you check out his technique, it's pretty good. He's not doing it in one motion, he's taking his time, but not too long, giving himself a few seconds rest between each press. But the main thing he needs to watch out for is getting his head through and making sure to lock out. He also needs to keep an eye on the referee, because if he drops that log before getting the down signal as he may have done there, then that rep will be disallowed, and he definitely doesn't want that. So here comes rep number 8. As I said, fatigue will start to kick in. It's not about the weight now, he's just really tired. So the final rep goes up, and it's a good press also. Now next up it's Graham Hicks. He's not training for reps, he's actually training for max by the look of it. Here's 170 kilos or 374 pounds. He pauses at the top and pretty much strict presses that. Next up we join Luke Stoltman, and he's also training log. The weight 200 kilos or 441 pounds. A bit like Graham, he knows he can press 150, but how many reps will he get? I reckon he'll probably get close to 10. Now event 4 is the hammer hold, and whilst I don't have any clips, you get the idea. The guys have to hold their hands out straight for as long as possible, with that hammer weighing roughly 30 kilos. I really don't see anyone getting over a minute. And finally, event 5, the Castle Stones. Giants Live loving to finish all of their shows with the stone run. It's a great way to split up the points and also finish off with kind of a race. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video on the Giants Live World Open events. Here we've got a clip of Graham Hicks training his Atlas Stone run. The stones weighing from 120 kilos all the way up to 180 kilos. Anyway, as I said, that's it from me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. I hope you're having a really great weekend, and I'll catch you again as always on the next one.
Go, come on! Fucking easy, come on. Fast back, come on! Go! Easy, what? Again, quick back, come on! Good! Sit, go, go!